Okay, Bismillah. Okay, folks, welcome back to another lesson. We're looking at compound percentage increase and decrease compound, which means we're adding an increase upon an increase upon an increase. So, as an example of that, we have a house, question example number 1, which is worth £120,000. It is currently increasing at 9.7% per annum in its value. The question is, what is the value in 3 years' time? So let's have a look. Now, what we need to do first of all, we need to think about this percentage increase and what that means as turning into a multiplier. Now, what is the original value of the house as a percentage? 100%. And how much is it going up by? 9 point? So we have 100% original value. We are adding on to that 9.7% per annum, and that gives us a total of 109.7%. So that's what the question involves, 109.7%. Now, Mr. Saf, if we want to change this into this, what we call the multiplier, when we change this percentage into a decimal, what do? Divided by 100. So we get the decimal point of 1, 2. So as a decimal multiplier, it becomes 1.097. That's our multiplier. Now, what was the original value of the house? 120,000. And if you multiply by this 1.097, that will give us the value after how many years? 1 year. At the moment, that will just give 1 year. Okay, let's go to this for the moment now. I need to get some space here. Now, if you look over here, Hamza, 120,000 times by this multiplier will give me, the 1 means the original value will come back out the answer, and that will give me the extra 9.7%. Are you happy with all that? Now, Afida, Ifra, I want to now do this again and again. How many times?
3 times.
3 times. So you want to increase it by the same percentage 3 times. So the easiest way to do that is by multiplying by the multiplier, to the power of
3.
3. And when you do the power of 3, that means 120,000 times by 1.097 times by 1.097 times by 1.097 for the 3 years. So can you put that into your calculators, please, folks? Use the cube button or use the power button. Okay, and what does that give us?
15841.67608.
Okay, I want everybody to check that calculation. She's got 120,000. Okay, I think you've got 1 0 less than 120. 120,000, you need another 0? That's better. Okay, now, right, can we have some confirmation, some answers, please, folks, in the class?
158,416.7.
So 158,416.7608. Is that right? Now, what do we need to do that number? We need to round it off to Saf. Round off to how many significant figures? Or just DP, sorry? 2 DPs. Okay, so that's your last digit. That's your decider. That's less than 5, so you leave it alone. So your final answer is 158,416.76. And I'm not going to rewrite it again, I'm just going to rub it off for the moment. If everybody else, please rewrite it again. Done. That's the answer. So the house was worth originally 120,000, and after 3 years it's worth £158,416.76. Okay. Are you ready for the next question?
That it.
Right. Okay. I have my Mercedes E320 CDI 7-seater estate. And here's this little kind of sketch of it, which I take to MSL. So we say we buy from MSL. £28,000. Okay? Now, this car loses its value by how much a year? Only 8% because it's a very good high quality make, okay? So it loses 8% per year. Is that right, Samir? Right. Now, we have to work out what this car is going to be worth after 5 years. So what do we do now? We do the same thing again. What was the original value? We have 28,000. That is worth how much percent? That is worth 100%. And how much percent is it losing per year? 8%. So what's 100% minus 8%?
92%.
That will give you 92%. So the car is retaining, if it's losing 8%, you're keeping 92%. So every year it keeps 92%. So 92%. Okay, Mr. Staff, change into multiply for me, please. What do? We divide it by.
1 by 100.
So that will give us an answer of
0.92.
0.92. So 0.92, we have to multiply that by the original value, which is 28,000. And then we have to put that to the power of 5. Now, for those of you on this calculator here, when you do 28,000, time that by 0.92, we have a button here which says X to the white square. Press that button and that will open up a little box, and then you put in 5 into that box, and that will give you, press equal, and that will give you 18.4. Everybody try that as well on the calculator. Check your answer against mine. I'm getting 18. Are we all in the whole page?
Yeah.
So 18,454.
0.28.
0.28. Already gives it to 2. Okay, 28265. So now we need to round this number up to two decimal places. 1, 2. That number is the decider is less than 5, so you leave it alone. So my final answer is. So after 5 years, the car is still worth £18,454 and 28 pence.